Hello everyone, and welcome to Zajac Ranch. I'm Brian, the future groom.
And I'm Kasondra, the bride-to-be. Now hopefully you recognize at least one of us, otherwise, are you sure you're watching the right video?
We're here today to give you an idea of what to expect on our wedding, which is June 25th, 2016.
You should have already received our save the date email. Otherwise, are you sure you're watching the right video?
Now you may be asking yourself, just exactly where is this Zajac Ranch?
That's a really good question. It's in beautiful Mission, BC. We've included the address on the screen below. We're also going to be sending out our mailing invitations and having it on our wedding website.
The ranch is nice and secluded, so we won't need to worry about upsetting anyone with our loud music and merrymaking. It also means that there's no cell reception and absolutely zero internet access.
That's right. It's going to be an all-inclusive wedding retreat.
So let's go take a look at some of the amenities that Zajac Ranch has to offer and get the lowdown on what to expect on our wedding day. You know, the day that I give up the right to have an opinion on absolutely anything.
More like the day I get legally bound to your ever-growing waistline.
Are you calling me fat?
Well, if the fat pants fit. Just beautiful, isn't it? This is where we're going to exchange our wedding vows.
And in true Briandra fashion, it'll all take place during a most beautiful tea ceremony.
That's right. Afternoon tea during our wedding ceremony.
Arguably the most boring part of any wedding.
But made less boring by tea and tiny sandwiches. Plus, tons of hand-picked teapots and more fine china than you can shake a stick at.
And then after the ceremony is when the real fun begins.
Are you saying afternoon tea isn't fun?
Not at all, my sweet. All I'm saying is that archery, soccer, volleyball, and hiking are even more fun.
You can do all of those things at our wedding?
That and more.
After the ceremony, there's going to be a wide variety of activities to try out.
The reception dinner is going to be held at the ranch in the early evening. So between the ceremony and the reception dinner, there will be a few hours where you can relax and have some fun. Whether you want to lounge beside the pool, or maybe shoot some arrows at poor defenseless paper targets, there's something at the ranch for everyone.
There's going to be hiking.
And soccer.
Volleyball.
A tiny little western town.
Howdy, little lady.
Howdy, partner. There's even a massive indoor pool with a faux waterfall.
That is so cool.
Yeah, and we're just steps away from the shores of Stave Lake.
There's even a spot to have a nap.
You hear that, Rick? Speaking of which, the ranch is going to have all the food and all the fun
And all the beverages.
that you can possibly imagine. Plus, there's enough sleeping space for all of our guests to stay overnight.
That's right. Now, it's not going to be entirely free, but I can promise you that it'll cost way less than staying at a hotel. So, if you decide you want to stay overnight with us, we will make it worth your while.
There's two types of sleeping arrangements. These are the dormitory-style rooms.
There's also a select few private rooms that we're going to assign based on seniority and length of service.
It's going to be a fun-filled 2-day event.
Absolutely. When you show up on Saturday, there's going to be tea, followed by lunch, followed by snacks, followed by dinner at the reception, followed by brunch the next morning. That's right, if you stay overnight, you get Sunday brunch.
We're calling it Briandra's All-Inclusive Wedding Retreat. I like it.
So do I. And the best part is that Zajac Ranch is a non-profit organization that runs a summer camp for children with disabilities and terminal illnesses. So all of the cost that's collected from the wedding, as well as any fees, go straight to subsidizing these camps for kids.
That's what I call a win-win.
There is one rule at Zajac Ranch, and that is absolutely no outside food.
Some of the children attending the camps have severe food allergies, especially to nuts.
So please don't bring any food with you when you come. We promise that we'll have enough food and enough beverages for absolutely everyone.
We hope you like what you've seen so far. Plus, it's going to be even better in June when the sun is out and the days are long.
We'll include some more information below, as well as a link to the Zajac Ranch website so you can check it out a little more on your own time. We'll also include it on our wedding website as well.
So keep your eyes open for emails and reminders. Plus, there's going to be the old-fashioned paper invitation in the mail.
Speaking of which, if you haven't already sent us your home or mailing address, be sure to send it to us at the email address you see on the screen.
We are super excited to be getting married.
Speak for yourself.
You'll marry me and you'll like it!
We are both super excited to get married. Kasondra is the love of my life. We were meant for each other. We hope you can all make it to our magical, fun-filled wedding.
That's a good boy. All kidding aside, please do come to our wedding.
We're going all out to make sure that this is an event to remember.
It would mean the world to us to have you all there on our big special day.
The day that I officially become the luckiest man alive.
Okay, that's enough. We're done. Cut.
Okay, do that and yell.
Can I just fix something real quick? Okay, you put your elbow back like that. Oh, just a little bit. There. Take it like this.
Yep, just like that.
Perfect.
Yep, go.
Higher energy.
Perfect.
This audio is bunk. Edit it out.